It is time now for my strawberry letter for today. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the strawberry letter with my good friend, Shirley Strawberry.
Thank you, my good friend.
It ain't yours, though. Go ahead.
Thank you, my good friend, Junior. Subject, is he my man or hers? Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm 34 years old and single. After a bad breakup, I rebounded with a guy from my past. He still lives in the town where we grew up, so we reconnected when I was home visiting my parents for Labor Day. We're making the long distance thing work because right now he's living with his ex-girlfriend until their lease expires at the end of December. Right. This causes a problem for my parents because my boyfriend's ex-girlfriend does payroll and accounting for my dad's cleaners. She's well known in town, so no one can believe that my boyfriend dumped her. I told him that living with her and dating me would be a problem, but he did not move out. My dad called me last month and said that he and my mom are embarrassed by what I'm doing. I calmly told them that my boyfriend is not married to the girl, so he's allowed to do as he pleases and he chooses to date me. My dad left me alone for a while and then my mom called me and said she saw the girl and my boyfriend at an outlet mall together. I asked him about it and he said they were picking out sneakers for her nephew and she asked for his help. I told him about this thing called online shopping that they could have done without going out in public together. He laughed and reassured me that I had nothing to worry about. I am being harshly judged by my parents, but I'm continuing to fight for my relationship. I guess I'll see what happens at the end of the year when he's supposed to move out. My intuition is telling me that to call his ex to see if my boyfriend has told her how he feels about me. Well, if he's playing me, what if he's playing me like my parents said? Do you think that he'll break up with me if I call his ex? What should I do? Okay, first, let's clear this up, okay? You have no relationship with this guy, okay? And you should end this sham of a relationship immediately. That's what you should do. You should have never gotten involved in this. He was living with someone and he made promises to you. No, wait till all that's over. Then you guys can start dating. But now, no, he lives with someone. This is a no-win situation for you. You've given him permission, basically, to have her, to keep her, and be with you when you're around. If he's preparing to be with you, then no other woman should be involved in the mix. Do you understand that? They live together, so yes, no matter what he's telling you, he is still sleeping with her. So I say, listen to your parents. He is playing you. Steve? Don't say it.
I almost can't believe anything in this letter. It's that unbelievable. It doesn't make any sense. Everything you said has red flags stuck in it. 34 years old and single after bad breakup. I rebounded with a guy from my past. Ding! Let's stick a red flag in that. Because guess what you said? I rebounded with a guy from my past. So I guess you're just going to throw away the fact that you had to break up with him for whatever the reason. He still lives in town we grew up in, so we reconnected when I was home visiting my parents for Labor Day. Ding! Another red flag. Weekend fling. We're making, grew up in, so when I was home visiting for Labor Day, we're making the long distance thing work because right now he's living with his ex-girlfriend until their lease expires at the end of December. Ding, 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 ding. Lady, how many flags you need? You said we're making the long distance thing work. What is it that you're making work? All it is a long distance thing. Because right now he's living with his ex-girlfriend until their lease expires at the end of December. You ready? This causes a problem for my parents because my boyfriend's ex-girlfriend does payroll and accounting for my dad's cleaners. Bing, 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 bing. Another red flag. When you say this causes a problem for your parents, that means there's some involvement with them in your long distance thing that you're making work with a man that lives with his ex-girlfriend until they lease run out in December. And now the ex-girlfriend does payroll and accounting for your daddy's cleaners. She's well known in town, so no one can believe that my boyfriend dumped her. Ding! Here we go. So what you're telling me is that this girl has a wonderful relationship. And everybody knows her as an upstanding and fine young woman. I told him that him living with her and dating me would be a problem. You think? But he did not move out. Ding! Another red flag. Baby, you living with this woman gonna be a problem for me. Cool. It's gonna be a problem for you because I'm staying here. Lord have mercy. When we come back, I'll tell you the rest of this unbelievable letter that's filled with red flags.
Yeah, we'll have part 2 of your response coming up, Steve, at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, is he my man or hers? We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Around the holidays, it's hard to find the right gifts. But you know what's even harder? Getting the right gift. But get this, Verizon's got the perfect solve for both. They have incredible gift bundles. You get the latest phone with a new line on my plan and a brand new smartwatch and tablet. No trade-in needed. You can give a couple away and get yourself one too. Or you could keep them all to yourself. No one has to know. Stop by your local Verizon. All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, is he my man or hers?
This letter, as I'll repeat, is full of red flags. It's a 34-year-old woman who says she's single. After a bad breakup, she rebounded with her ex. Red flag. They still live in the town that they grew up in, so she went back to visit her parents on Labor Day and they connected. Weekend fling, another red flag. We're making this long distance thing work. Really, what thing? Because right now, this is the funniest line.
What?
Right now, he's living with his ex-girlfriend until their lease expires at the end of December. Girl, listen to me. Red flag, and it's on fire. You got a red flag and it's on fire. This causes a problem for my parents because my boyfriend's ex-girlfriend does payroll and accounting for my dad's cleaners. Oh, Lord, you finna mess up your daddy money. Ding, another red flag. She's well known in town, so no one can believe that my boyfriend dumped her. Well, nobody can believe it because they still live there, and nobody can believe it because she's supposedly, I guess, well-liked and is well-thought-of young lady. I told him that him living with her and dating me would be a problem. Yeah. But he did not move out. But that's because it's a problem for you. You told him it would be a problem. He said, cool, get over it. My dad called me last month and said that he and my mom are embarrassed by what I'm doing. That's because everybody, they know. I ain't saying everybody know. But see, the fact that he told you that nobody in town can believe he dumped her is because they still live together and she don't even know she dumped. Oh. So now your daddy say he's embarrassed by what you're doing because it appears to your father like you a home wrecker. I calmly told them that my boyfriend is not married to the girl, so he's allowed to do as he pleases, and he chooses to date me. Beautiful. That's what you said. You gave him permission to do whatever it is he wants to do because he's not married. So he's keeping his girlfriend, they're still sleeping together, and he's dating you. Your dad is trying to say, girl, grow up. My dad left me alone for a while, and then your mom called and said she saw the girl and my boyfriend at the outlet mall together. I ain't been to the outlet mall with none of my exes. None of them. Why ain't nobody seen me at Sears with her? Nothing. Nothing. I asked him about it, and he said they were picking out sneakers for her nephew, and she asked for his help. What? I told him about this thing called online shopping. They could have done that without going out in public together. He laughed and reassured me I had nothing to worry about. Another red flag. And guess what? You believed it. Am I being harshly judged by my parents? I am being harshly judged by my parents, but I'm continuing to fight for my relationship. Shirley said it best. You don't have a relationship. You have a long distance thing. The lease may be up in December, but they not moving out. I guess I'll see what happens at the end of the year when he's supposed to move out. Listen to me. He not moving out. He gonna stay there because him and this girl ain't breaking up. When you came back to him on the rebound, what did you think he was doing? When he told you he lived with somebody and then said, but it's my ex-girlfriend, I'm just staying there to the end. That ain't sound crazy to you? That ain't give you a moment of pause. You didn't feel some kind of way. So y'all just decided to go and make this long distance thing work. My intuition is telling me to call his ex to see if my boyfriend has told her how he feels about me. What if he's playing me like my parents said? Do you think that he will break up with me if I call his ex? Y'all not together. Y'all, baby,
Don't mess up their
y'all
relationship.
not together. See, sweetheart, let me show you something. Ain't nobody seen you and him at the outlet mall, had he? Huh? What should I do? You should stop seeing this boy because he's still with his girlfriend. Now, you can do the vindictive thing and call the girl and say, hey, I'm sleeping with your man. But if you did that to me, I'm going to accuse you of being delusional. And yeah, I saw you on Labor Day weekend, but we ain't got nothing going on. Then I'm going to wash you out my phone, take all the contacts out, and then you're going to be booed. So I don't know what to tell you. But ain't no need of wrecking the rest of his home because you got played. He is playing you.
All
and
right.
you fell for it. Now just get over it and stop doing rebound stuff.
Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.